of your mentorship or coaching business is getting more clients. Again, I've been in the industry 2 decades, worked with some of the top mentors and coaches, and I believe that delivering results to people is incredible. It's important to be able to deliver results. But if you don't have people to deliver results to, who are you worried about? And I find that this is the problem. I've talked with thousands of people, and they all say, well, I'm worried that people are not going to like what I have to offer. They're not going to connect with me. They're not going to connect with my message. They're not going to like what I have to say. And it's like, do you have anybody who is even an audience in front of you yet that's going to hear you? And 9 times out of 10, people say no. And so that's the first step, is actually get people in front of you. But it's like we're afraid of not being good enough for those people, so we're not going to get them in front of us, and we're not going to start marketing. The most important part in your business is sales and marketing. If you're not making any money, if you don't have any clients, you got to get them. You got to get new clients in front of you, and you got to demonstrate your value as a mentor and as a coach, as somebody that has a message to offer. We built multiple coaching and mentorship businesses to tens of millions of dollars, and they all followed this simple process. Yet everybody overcomplicates it. Find people who have a problem that you can solve, and then solve it for them at scale for free. That's the key. And then once you solve it for free at scale, I'm talking 500 to 1,000 people minimum on average, then a few of those people sell to them. I'm talking maybe 20 to 50 of them. Sell them on some kind of a paid program of implementation where you'll provide support, accountability, help. You'll give them your framework. You'll dive deeper into making sure that they actually reach that goal. Okay? That's the process. That's the process of building a successful mentorship business. There's nothing else but that. Anything else is overcomplicating it. We get so caught up and worried about what people think, and I see this happen so often. People are concerned about being accepted by others, so they don't put themselves into situations where people cannot accept them. And it becomes this loop of basically they have an idea, but they never actually execute on it. They never actually put something out there. They never actually launch something. And what I tell people to do is you need to experiment. You need to have an experimentation mindset where you're testing things out, where you're experimenting just to see what happens, just to see, are people going to come and listen to me? And if you put something out there and nobody watches it or nobody listens to it, don't beat yourself up. Don't take it personally. Figure out what is the right topic that people actually want to engage with you around. That's the main key. And they'll tell you. I got a document of over 110 pages of people, what they've typed to me and told me they want to learn, they're struggling with, and 9 times out of 10 they're too afraid to grow their email list and then to present to get more clients. That's the number one thing that people tell me. I'm just too afraid to do the stuff that's actually going to make the stuff work. Okay? And so you're going to get past that by actually learning to do it. And you might say, well, I don't know how to do it the right way. I can solve that for you. This Saturday, I'm hosting a live training. There's no sales pitch at the end of it. It's just a pure implementation training. This is tomorrow. And it's the best training that I've ever taught to anybody, that I cannot wait to teach to you. I've been putting my notes together, and I cannot wait to share this with you tomorrow, all about hosting live webinars and using AI to get more clients, okay? And that's what we're using to get more clients. We're doing these live trainings that are on video where we solve a problem for people and they join our email list. And then through that, some of those people who join our email list eventually become paid clients of ours. And that's the process that I've grown my business to 7 figures in the last year. That's the process that we use to grow Worship Coach to 8 figures, that we use to grow my mom's business to 8 figures. This is the same process that my client Ian used to grow his business to 6 figures. This is the same process that my client Shandeep used to grow his to 6 figures, that my client Joshua used to grow to 7 figures, that my client Dawn used to grow to 6 figures. It's the same process that my client Judy used to grow to multiple six figures. If you want to make $10, $20, $30, $40,000 per month, that's starting as a mentor and coach, learning how to present to people, how to close sales, and not get so caught up in your head and so worried about what everybody thinks about you, and learning to be confident and learning to demonstrate and being willing to show up and do presentations that solve problems for people and actually doing those things. Here's the thing. Most people aren't even doing that. They're thinking about it. They're still just in the thinking. I'm thinking about putting my offer out there stage. I'm thinking about launching something. That's why like the marketplace is ripe for people like you that are willing to take action to actually start to see the results, because very few people are actually taking action. They know what to do and they're not doing it. And that's most mentors and coaches. And they would rather take pennies, make nothing, than challenge their belief systems or do something that might feel uncomfortable temporarily in the beginning, but then it's going to help them get more clients. And that's what I want to see you do, is I want to see you get more clients and ultimately make a ton of money in your business. And that's what I'm going to walk you through. That's what we're going to be working on this Saturday. So I can't wait to see you there.